And the coach says, go for it. Oh, they're going to kick it. LJ! LJ! What's up? Coca-Cola Nights with the catch. They're moving. This guy is hustling. So a lot of color commentating going to be on out here today. We can try and see if we can keep it family PG out here today with these fellas with these words. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be back after these messages. Back, and just like that, we have our first host, our first guest coming in. None other than Leon Cooper, the quarterback of the Tree Links Bad Boys.
Yes, sir.
So y'all went from Tree Links. What was your name last year?
It was Tree Links, and then we just added the Bad Boys onto it.
Bad Boys. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your game earlier. I guess your guys came in short up against the Mobile Go Titans.
Yeah, just a little bit of frustrations on just certain things that we need to work on, and like I said, things fall back on me as one of the leaders, and we just gotta go back to the drawing board. But it's one loss, and we just gotta stay together as a team and just ride with what we know we could do, and I'll take up the things that we talked about after the game and during the game and things, and get better. And it's a long season, so we got to make adjustments, and we as a leader got to listen to the adjustments and just bring it back out in the next game.
So this is week 3 of the GB flag football, and what's your record at this moment?
Sitting at 2-1.
2-1.
It's horrible one. Feel like we could have won that one, but all in all, we'll take it and we'll use it as motivation and keep going forward.
Okay. So let's talk about that last play that you had out there. I see that you started to do. You had a running game going on. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So their focus is mainly on me using my legs. So try to get our running backs involved to make it to just lighten the load a little bit. We just had a couple drops and couple key situations which really made us to go into a different mode, and then that late penalty on unsportsmanlike really put us in a backward hole of trying to get in 40 yards with no timeouts left. So just in a passing play, I felt like it was a real controversial call that the ball dropped after the tip. But it is what it is at this point.
It's everything. I guess going game to game is just a learning curve, just playing with your teammates and adapting to the ref calls or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So moving forward, what's the goal? What do you think that you're going to end in the series in the season with?
We could win out the rest of the season. It just takes us to just hold our head the whole time. I mean, that's why we adopt the name Bad Boys. But at the same time, we got to learn to keep our cool in certain situations. Let the captains talk and just strictly do that, rather than adding the extra theatrics like what we did with slamming the ball, what cost us the penalty, which made it a different type of scheme to go in to start off. But we got enough firepower on offense and defense to control the game offensively and defensively. We just got to stay together. So we can do that. We just talk about it, and we'll come back out next week and be ready to game plan our game plan and not worry about any others.
So let me ask, how as a quarterback, how does it going up against a veteran? You were a young quarterback. This is your third year.
Yep.
Your third year in the league, and you've already run how much championship have you won already?
One of two.
So you won one of two championships, and going up against a veteran like Philly, that speaks volume. What's the respect level when you're going up against a veteran quarterback like Philly or going up against Drexel?
It's always respect. I always show them respect before the game starts. But at the end of the day, I always believe, and it will show in my play that I am one of the best out here. But at the end of the day, I give credit to where credit is due, and it's a good game on his part. Controlling, and he controlled the game, and he helped control his team to stay in it. And he made a hell of a throw, especially with the second touchdown. That was a great throw by his part, and he's been doing it longer than me, and I hope to keep going and get to that level as well. But can't hold me out of the conversation, even being as a young quarterback.
No, I totally agree. Y'all just came in the league in your first year, and y'all won the first year y'all competing.
Yes, that's 3 links.
Yes. So that you definitely are in the conversation. If you are, I've watched the quarterback out here, and I think that you are one of the better quarterbacks out here. You plays a key. What's the word I'm gonna say? It's a key element out here in flag football, and right. You're one of those athletes who can maneuver and watch the field and run if you get in a jam or what's not. So you have that edge on some of the older quarterbacks, the veteran quarterbacks, and you get to see. You also have a lot of talented players on your team. So I would like to thank you. I enjoy watching you all play. It takes away the people would say the boringness of football.
Right.
Anybody just want to see, just stand up and just throw the ball.
Yeah, we got a very diverse and fun group. Like they always say, we brought a lot of persons from basketball, from the baseball world, and brought them into start off and just really develop them. And we have a great young group, and me being mobile allows us to have a little extra edge with our offense. It wasn't enough for today, but we'll build on it, and we got a lot of persons that can catch the ball, run routes. Let's take us to stay together on those things. What happens outside of our play, which is when it comes with putting it in the ref hands with certain players, we just gotta come back to the hull and just run the next play. It's gonna happen where we get things called against us, called for us. So we just take the good with the bad and just run our offense, run our defense, and we'll be fine. And then
you all have one of my favorite athletes playing on your team. I call him Mr. Mikael Battle. This guy is one of the elite athletes here in Grand Bahama. This guy can do it all.
Agreed.
He plays flag, he plays basketball, he plays softball, he plays fast pitch, slow pitch. I caught him at a volleyball game the other day. This guy, And then you also have your younger brother,
Yes.
Q, along with you, and then they are some of the key receivers in the league.
Yep, I give them one of the top in the top 2. They deserve to be in the conversation in the top 10, and for sure, Mikel is the top 1. With him being on suspension, we have a lot of other key guys that stepping up. Also, my brother as well. He was on a 3-game suspension, so he'll be back the next game coming, and he'll hope to be a big fuck. And he's been waiting and trying to keep everybody level-headed as well. And so he'll add another dynamic to the offense and the defense as well, because both of them play both sides. They really help the team with a lot. So when he comes back, and then when it's time for Mikel to come back, they'll be ready to go for sure.
So we'll definitely see a turnaround in the Three Links Bad Boys.
I mean, we hope by next game to have a turnaround, have a show. It just hasn't been there as much because me traveling and not being here for a lot of practices. So we just gotta keep coming to practice, keep staying together, and he's gonna see the show. We haven't put up the points that we normally know we can. Just take us to stick together and take the good with the bad, and just keep moving forward, and just keep coming out and having fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. Y'all need to come out. Don't mind the name Three Links Bad Boys. These fellas, I think it's just Bad Boys because they're so passionate about the game, and at least they're passionate about all the sports that they play. And when they come out here, they bring everything with them onto this field, and when they leave from here, it's all love.
Right.
I don't want you to think that it's not a family event place, a family-friendly place where you can bring your kids. It's all love out here. It's just the love and the passion for the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we show love. We show love where love is. Because we respect those that respect us. And you dog down at us, then we gotta go to war. But it's only on the field. After that, there's no problem. We party with each and every team, and we respect those that respect us. And we come out. We also have our ladies team. I want to shout out the Tigers. We didn't come in the league this year due to some unforeseen circumstances with our sponsors and other things. But the ladies are still out and they're playing. So don't just support the men, support the ladies as well. And then hope for a great season to come. And then hopefully come tournament time, our ladies will be back together on the Tigers, and we'll have them for the tournament come August time.
So let's talk about the sponsors. How much teams is in the league?
In the league right now, it is 6 men's and 3 women's teams for this year. We have the Three Links Bad Boys, sponsored by our coach, and then you have the Oiler Nation, you have Coca-Cola Knights, you have Sky's the Limit Rock Boys, sponsored by one of their players. We have the Mobile Go Titans that we just lost to today, and then also the Freeport Container Port Stackers, sponsored by the big shipboating company that we have on the island. One thing I could say is the Oilers and Freeport Container Port has been one staple in the league. Always try to promote for the league. So they're doing a little something. I think they could do a little more, but they've been doing something to bring their name out here. Also, so we're trying to add to that, and make sure keep the sport going. It's a real growing sport in the world, and it should be getting better. I wouldn't say if it is or isn't, but we're hoping that it does keep going in the right direction, especially here in Freeport.
Yeah. So like on the word of sponsors, we like to thank our sponsors, BTC, for sponsoring this day. Ladies and gentlemen, just know that Friday is here, and for all your needs, cell phones, internet, BTC is the way to go. All right. So what are your takes on this game here, LJ?
This is an underground battle. Both of these teams wants to get a win. Obviously, we beat Coca-Cola Knights in a past week, so they're trying to bounce back. And right now, the number 1 team in the league is the Oilers.
Oilers is 2-0.
Yes.
Go Oilers! That's my old team.
Right, and leading the team in scoring as well. So they're trying to show that they can still continue that winning streak, and Coca-Cola is trying to bounce back. 2 mid-young teams now. They're growing their roster, going younger, along with a couple key veteran players. Shout out Kat, one of the key players that we had on our championship run with the tournaments, and when we won, here 2 years ago. So shout out to him. He wanted to bring his team back to add more to the league, and also bring these other kids and adults as well into the fold, and just add to the excitement of the league. Instead of having 1 to 2 to 3 power teams, try to spread it out and just make it fun for everybody.
So where do you see the league going in the future?
That's highly speculated. I would say it has to come from the management first. We'll see what the management does moving forward. That hasn't.
Okay, which direction would you like to see the league go?
I would like to see it with more numbers. Which is we're trying to build more numbers for the teams, have it a more friendly, family-friendly environment to try to get more fans. As you can see, we're getting a couple more fans, and it needs to grow a little bit more. I do agree. I do love you all work. Bringing out the live broadcast that needs to continue going, and I hope it is being compensated as well. And then the referees need to do a better job with their training. I think, in my opinion, that things are on a level playing field, and it doesn't seem like certain things are just going one way. It does seem that way, but like I said, I'm not gonna cry about that. But we just want that to look better in that regards, on the professional and the respectful side. They might make calls, but in the way they come and approach certain players and where they make calls, some people are gonna be fired up when they're with their explanation back towards the referee. But that doesn't mean, as a referee, that you should get they're at an 8 that you should take it to a 10. You should still be a level-headed and explain your point in a calm manner, and then they'd bring their respect back down. So just respecting him, respect them, that they're going to be fired up because they don't like the call being against them. So just be in that regard, because that also deters players as well when they're trying to just prove their point or prove their case, that you feel like you arguing them and you really going against them. That's what makes it feels like it's now, instead of 9 on 9, it's 9 on all the ref as well. So I think they could grow that in the management and leading position, and then keep bringing the family friendly things around, and more fans will come out, more teams will come out, and just promote it. Once the promotion is there, persons come out, and I always try to trying to bring the young kids out, male and female. So I think it could grow. Just takes the management to promote it, I guess.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after this. And we're back, and we're off the bench.
Take a quick commercial break.
And we're off the bench, we're live. And I just got a call all the way from Indiana. Shout out to my baby girl, Summer, all the way. Summer, you're off the bench. You can't call Daddy while he's to work.
Take a quick commercial break. We're going to be there for the kids. Take a quick commercial break.
Summer, say hi to the live. All right, baby girl. I'm going to have to call you back. Summer, did you know that we're sponsored by BTC today? Yes, BTC. Fiber is here. So Summer, I'll give you a call back. We're going to get back to the game. What is here? All right. So we'll get back to the game. So I'll call you back, Summer. All right, thank you, Leon, for stopping by. If you see Philly out there, tell him to stop through. Yeah, so we're back in here. We're back, and Like Leon said, this is this Coca-Cola game versus this Coca-Cola versus. Oh, and we just had an interception by Sleepy, and he's all out. But that was a hell of a catch. He fumbled that ball and tipped that up, and Sleepy just took it away from him. And those colorful comments are coming from one Dexter Russell. That was a good catch by Sleepy, who was playing both sides of the field, offense and defense. I want to see if we can get one of the girls on the show from one of the girls' team. See if we can get her out here and talk, and see if we can talk up some of the female All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next guest here in the form of Miss Karen Barr, none other than the owner of Raising the Bar. So Karen is one of the. What position do you play on the flag? In flag? So- And what's the name of your team? Raising the Ball. So you're the sponsor and play on the team. Oh, that's big. I appreciate people who are sponsors, who sponsor teams, just to at least keep the league alive and going. So, what is your record right now? I can't hear her. Okay, good. And want to know who did you beat?
Well, we beat Fidelity Flames. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's our team.
So tell me a little about your team.
Well, we are the national champions.
There you go. I know you can plug that in there.
I was waiting for you to bring it up. You know what? I didn't want to bring it up today. Since let me tell you about us.
Hey,
But
talk your stuff, man. This is the show where you can talk your stuff.
we are definitely the national champions. So not only Freeport champions, champions for the Bombers in flag football. So we just here, man, to repeat, if that makes sense. So to continue our excellence, our team now has won 2 championships in our I'm trying to say, I think 3 years this team been together, 3 to 4 years. We then won 2 championships so far, 1 national championship. So that's three trophies underneath our belt in the 4 years of our team being together.
So how long have you been playing in the league?
Oh man, well, I'd say 2013, 2014. So I've been winning in flag for some years. I got what 6, 7 championships.
Oh man, you the goat out here.
well, hey, I'll let you say it.
Hey, so you said there's only I heard that there's three female teams out here.
Yeah, Fidelity Flames, the Elites, and our Raising the Bar Tritons.
Okay, so let me ask, how important, or what would you say to sponsors or persons that how important it is to support this league and support this sport?
I mean, hey, the more support you have, the bigger the league could be. So the more persons that come out, the more persons that join the sport itself, you make the league bigger and better. So I appreciate you guys for coming out here and doing what you're doing, because this been missing from flag football for some time. So even this is a step in the right direction and where we need to be a better league in general.
Okay. So what do you expect your team to come out here to do today? What are your plans? I mean, besides, I know you're going to say get the W, but in other terms, like, what do you?
Well, be dominant on the offensive side. Continue to be dominant on both sides of the field. But like I say, just continue to be dominant. Our team is a in your face type of team. We aggressive. So we want to definitely continue to bring that aggression and set the tone in the game. So we let them know what we come to do.
So I was talking to the quarterback of the Tree Links Bad Boys just now, and they was talking. I was asking them about where did the Bad Boy name come about, and I was telling the fans that, hey, don't mind the name Bad Boys. These not really no bad boys. This just the passion and all the emotion that they bring to the game, because they're so passionate about how much how they love the game so much. Is that same passion that the men bring to the field on some of the women teams, or all of the women teams?
Most definitely, man. You have women that are just as competitive as men. We talk trash just like men. But you know, they for the most part, you know, they tend to think women are softer. We don't bring that heat like men do. But trust me, on the women's side, we definitely do have that trash talk, and I am definitely one of those.
Yeah, you are.
Trash.
You definitely. I can say firsthand, folks. She is her when it comes to that trash talking.
So I definitely am one of those persons that we enjoy the game, man. It's a love for the game, a love for the sport, and everybody want to be competitive. Everybody want to beat up on each other or be the top dog in the sport. So that's all it is. Just fun and Yeah.
Now, which direction do you see female flag going in?
Well, for Freeport or in the Bahamas in general?
In general.
Well, if you see, well, our league is, I wouldn't say, isn't as developed as Nassau League, but Nassau has more going on. And if you're paying attention to the Nassau League as well, and they have the NFL thing where they doing the NFL flag football, and they got a lot of camps going on to teach the younger generation to the sport and have more persons involved in the sport. Even here at Freeport, they have the men's youth league now, so it's growing. So I'd say they need to put a little bit more attention into that for the females and get some girls out. Even if they do a mixed thing where the girls get in with the youth guys and they learn the sport, so it could still trickle on into to our league. Yeah.
Well, this is the platform for it now. So if you wanna shout out, tell someone if you would. This is your segment right here. You reach out to the girls that tune, because we have female girls that watch the show if they interested and they watch sports on it. So what would you say right now? Boom, this is your 5 minutes of fame right here. Go.
Man, I'd say y'all come out, check out the sport. If you've never played it before, I'd say all athletes. Once you play any respective sport, I feel like this sport comes second nature because you're already an athlete anyway. So we have fun. This league is fun. We get to travel. We go to nationals. We do our thing. So hey, come out, check us out. Don't be soft. Be aggressive. Be good at what you do. Continue to I'd say, push to try new things. Flag football hasn't always been a popular sport. I wouldn't say it's new, but it's one of the newest sports here on the island. So hey, come out, try it out. That's all I could say. We only can try to persuade them to come out and try it out. But I know it's a good sport. I've been in it for, like I say, from 2013. So, and I'm still here. So.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I would definitely say, hey, if you have a young girl you have kids, females who have a lot of energy, they're just running, bring them out to the flag. If track athletes, you definitely can progress in this league, especially if you have speed and you can catch the ball. Teams need you. We need a lot more female teams. We can't. Grand Bahama's always been a powerhouse when it comes to sports. We tend to go harder, I guess, if people would agree with me, with any sports, whether it be basketball, softball, or whatever sport we in. So we need females to come out and learn the game, learn how to play it, get on a team. We could get some more sponsors to come out, sponsor more female teams. We have a lot of men teams now.
We need more females.
Some female teams. Now the only lack of female teams is you guys. Just come out and support. Get on a team. Start your own team. Sponsor a team.
Yeah, I sponsor the team. So hey, anyone could do it.
Hey, and it's easy to sponsor a team. Grab a few girls. Matter of fact, come out to the. I hate that I'm gonna have to say this right now. Come to the field. Pull one or two girls off carry team.
It's a lot of girls out here. If they're willing to go, then I mean, hey, something must be wrong.
Yeah, we just gotta grow this league and make this league better.
Definitely, there's a lot of girls out there, so we have enough to share, man. So if you want to start your own team, it's girls out there that already know the game as well as you could bring new girls into the league. So and we need that. So let's go.
Yeah, I like that. So what are your thoughts on the game before the Titan Go Bad Mobiles?
Oh, the Mobile Go Titans. Well,
and the Bad Boys.
The Mobile Go Titans. That's our boys team. But they are kind of in a rebuild. They have a championship team. They have a new sponsor. But they've been around for quite some time, especially if you know about 50. They call him Sheep.
The Sheep.
Sheep. So if you know about him, he's been around for a while. But their team is kind of rebuilt. They have a lot of young guys from basketball that came over to transition into football. And their team, they actually beat the #1 team ranking so far, which is the Tree Links Bad Boys we just was talking about earlier. So hey, anything is possible. And like I say, these guys on the Mobile Go team that beat Tree Links, a lot of them are new first-time players, and a lot of them shine today. So it's players out there that could get into this league and make a name for themselves.
I'm happy to see that a lot of the younger guys are actually getting involved into flag now, because we know back, I think about 2-3 years ago, there was a bunch of older guys.
They fizzling out.
I'm glad to see that
some new blood.
Like Baco, the Oilers is one of those teams that is mixing the older guys, the veterans, with the younger guys. Because in every sport, I think some coaches don't learn that recipe.
But yeah,
you got to bring the veterans, bring one or two veterans,
some young legs. You need them.
Legs.
You can need them.
Yeah,
you can need them. Said that go.
Yeah, because this younger generation coming up, all these fellas don't know it's go. Go. So and if you can't slow down and know, you got to know the time when you got to go, and when you got to pull back.
That's when that veteran play comes in. That's when veteran players come in to control the tempo of the game and knowing when we need to push, when we need to pull back. So yeah, you need a mixture of both for a really successful team.
So let me ask, how much more longer do you think that you're going to be in this league?
Listen, I actually wasn't even supposed to play this year. But my coach, he was like, "You can put you on the roster anyway." And today, just one of them days, I was like, "Hey, I'm feeling like playing, so I can get out there and play." I sponsored the team for sure, so I always going to be with my team. I just was deciding to take, we done with nationals, and then ain't nothing else for me to prove at this point. But like I say, I love the sport. I've been with this team from the inception, from we got together, so I ride it out. But I think I'd say this probably be my last year. More than likely, probably my last year. I wasn't supposed to play this year, but this probably be my last year playing for real.
So, and let's say this is your last year. What are you going to do to help the league to grow? Are you going to stay in the league and try and help develop younger girls and?
Well, definitely, as far as with my team, I want to continue sponsoring them even if I'm here or not. I'm going to definitely be a part of the development of our team, so probably help with coaching. We have our coaches, but I've been here, so I sure they'd take my advice on a lot of things that goes on with the girls as far as on the field play. So I just help out with my team for sure.
So one of my things as being a coach, being an old coach, one of my things that I think that sets me aside from other coaches is I love this one word, and I want to know if everybody else practice. Do your team practice? Practice is the key.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we have practices, we do. But I'll be honest, since they do everyone go to practice. No, when we dealing with females, we take what we can get at this point. I mean, we want to do better, we want to be better, but everyone doesn't show up to practice. Everyone have lives as well. We have ladies with kids, we have ladies with night jobs. There's different reasons why persons don't come. I won't just say persons just don't come. But as far as that everyone out to practice all at the same time, it's kind of tough for us. But we get it in when we can.
And what kind of when let's say you get how much persons on a team?
20 plus.
Okay, let's say you have 25 people on the team. How much out of that shows up to practice, like on the O line and the D line? And if people don't show up to practice, like
I'll say this. Our younger, we have a mixture of young and veteran players, right? We have some veteran players that are really involved, and then we have the younger ones that want to be involved, so they go more to practices. But so you'd have more of the younger ones that are new to the sport that be mainly at practices, along with those veterans that don't miss practice at all. But you'd have some veterans that don't show up to practice at all.
That's okay. And what kind, like I say, does it when persons don't show up to practice? Does it show in the game?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily, like I said, these more than like these are veteran. It depends. These are veteran players, so they know the players, they know the team. But I guess it would. Of course, if you go to practice, you'd be more in tune with the team. But you have some players that they don't have to be at every practice because they know the sport that well and they've been playing the sport that long that you could just plug them in and play, and the tempo doesn't change in the game because they know the game that well.
All right, well, thank you, Coach Coach K from Raising the Bar. And one more thing, did you know? If you didn't know, did you know Fiber is here? BTC all day, every day.
No, I didn't know.
We are actually sponsored by BTC. So if you're looking for sponsors, team should definitely check BTC. And let them know that BTC is here and is here to stay.
Definitely.
So we'd like to thank you for coming on the show today.
Appreciate you guys.
Any shout outs or you wanna do?
Let's shout out to my team. Let's get this W when y'all hear this, and any supporters. Let's go, man. Come out to flag football. Come out watch the games every Sunday. Come out. We started from 1 o'clock every Sunday.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. That was Coach K Bar. That was Coach K Bar. So, like I say, BTC is our sponsor today. I'd like to let y'all know BTC Fiber is here for the following areas. Our copper network will be discontinued in the Heritage Subdivisions, Hudson Estate, Chesapeake. So make sure get your fiber now. Sign up at our BTC location on Pioneers Way. Just give us a few minutes and we'll be back with another guest.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have on the show, we have none other than we're trying to get the sheep, but we got the goat. So we'll be right now. We have none other than the quarterback of the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys, Mr. Dressel Russell himself. Welcome to the show, sir.
Good afternoon, Mix.
This is your mic right here, buddy.
Good afternoon, happy to be here.
So, Drake, how long have you been in the league?
I've been in the league for the past over 8 seasons.
8 seasons.
And so far, so good.
And what is your record right now with championships?
I won 5 regular season championship, 2 national championships.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
No wonder you the GOAT.
That's the debate everyone out, but I just go there and play ball every single time I have opportunity I have. Try to put my best foot forward.
So let's talk a little bit about your team. What type of game do your team play? Is it a running game? Is it a throwing game?
It's a veteran team, so be physical and take the opportunity what's there. If it's an opportunity to run the ball, we got to capitalize and run the ball. If opportunity to pass, we got to take our shots. So our game plan varies from week to week based on the opponents and based on what we see on the knowledge and the games we watch on film.
So who are some of the key players on your team?
We got Todd. Todd is the leader of the team. We got Baby D. Todd and Baby D been around. We got some of the staples of the team like Avi, Chris. Chris all were linemen. And we also have I have to bring my police crew with me. I got Travis, I got Bill, and I got a new addition, Clayton Flash, on the team as well. So we have some key pieces ready to work.
I asked you for a few key pieces. I just sound like you just named the whole team. So it sounds like the whole team is key pieces.
Yeah, we have a 8-man rock base team. So we have every time we go out there, it's a prideful group. Put money on our back, and we represent with pride.
Okay, you say that you've been in the league for about 8 years now. How much teams have you played with in the league? I
started out with the police, then I switched to Chances, and then the Rocks. Then I went to Baku, now I'm back with the Rocks, and this home. So from here it's off to the sunset.
So you've won. I heard you say that you won about 7. That's about 7 championships. That's 5 regular season and 2 nationals. What is the goal now? Every year we win mix. It's a new goal. Last year was to get back on top. This year it's back-to-back nationals. Trying to set the bar high, so whenever we leave, we'll have the poisons to reach high to try to reach us. You want to be remembered. You want to be remembered down the line when up-and-coming kids. They want to be talking about the Rock Boys and the success of the team. So let's talk about a little about the sponsors. How is the sponsors in the league? The sponsors in the league, I think, is doing a good job. I think Vince took over.
He's trying to build the league back. That was his goal and mandate. And I think the league is at a better place. And I think we're going to continue to grow and continue to get better based on what I see so far, especially this season.
So let me shout out to Sergeant Trinad Roll in the comments, telling us that you just traveled to Nassau and you came back with a trophy. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Correct. It was a Commodore Bowl. That's Defense Force. They had an internal. Actually, it's the first time they did it openly. They had a third annual bowl, and police put a team together. And I was sent from Nassau to represent the police force, and we won the tournament. I won MVP, taking over honors, and it was a good tournament. We went 4-0, and we beat their quote-unquote all-star team twice in that team tournament. So it was a good, successful tournament. Captured what we had to do.
So that's another accomplishment on top of being the GOAT.
Outside the flag football league, you know, I have a 4-on-4 championship. I have tournaments in Nassau, tournament in Freeport, other little accolades. You know, the only thing I think I haven't captured in the whole entire Bahamas yet is the Sand Wars. I never paired in the Sand Wars. My goal this year is to personally to go to Sand Wars.
All right. So, where do you see the league going in the future?
The league is in a good shape. Even now, with our current team, we one of the older teams, and our mandate was to get younger, because this is a youthful league. So this league is in good hands, in good direction, and teams pushing their teams to get younger. If you look around the league now, you taking over, and us as a older team getting younger as well, trying to keep up.
All right. Well, I don't want to leave you. Take you too much from your team. I know you got to warm up because you got a game next.
Yes.
So thank you, and hopefully we'll have you back after your game.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
All right, sir.
Yeah, Jack. Let's see you on the big.
All right, and that was a touchdown by the Coca-Cola Knights. They're the first team on the board. We are well into the second half. That is Coach Marshall talking to his team, letting them know, talking to the defense line. To the offense. To the defense line, letting them know they got to make some adjustments. Oh, that was a quick throw by the quarterback. That receiver got to catch that. He catches that, and that's a touchdown the next way. Yeah, so a lot of temperature, a lot of emotions are being flared out here on the field right now. Both coaches and players are beside themselves, I guess. Bucko is kicking the ball away. Pretty good kick. Oh, and he drops it near the 25-yard line. That was a pretty good kick by Sleepy. So the score is currently 6 8 6-0 in favor of the Coca-Cola Knights. Coca-Cola Knights look like some big boys, some big muscular boys on this O-line. Shout out to the sponsor of these teams out here on in the Flag Football League, Baco, Coca-Cola, Raising the Bar, Cantina Port, Fidelity Bank, and the sponsor of Off the Bench today is none other than BTC. We'd like to thank them. I just want to let y'all know that the BTC fiber is here for all the areas. The copper network will be discontinued in the Heritage Subdivision, Hudson Estate, Chesapeake. So you can just sign up for your fiber now at our office on the Pioneers Way. Again, the copper network will be discontinued in the following areas. That's Heritage, Hudson, and Chesapeake. So you need to get down to the office on Pioneers Way and sign up today because fiber is here. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a kids-friendly environment. You can bring your families out. We have tents out here so you won't get burned down from the sun. We have BTC tents out here. So BTC is everywhere. Come and cool out. We got a live bar, refreshment area. We have hot diggity dog out here. Your kids can get some hot dogs. We have a lady out here selling some dinners, some snacks. You can get some wings, you can get some fries, you can get some peas and rice if you don't want to cook. We have hot diggity dog out here, the pizza dogs and everything, and the steak dogs and seafood dogs, everything. And then, like I say, if you're kind of painful, we have Lotus Healing out here as well. You can get that kink massaged out, rubbed out. And we also have to shout out to the Red Cross out here, making sure that these fellas them are okay if they come up with any twist ankle or sprain anything or something like that. And one of my personal favorites, shout out to Superior Talk for bringing this to you live coverage of the flag football games here on Sunday at the Sports Complex. We have another men's game coming up. After this, I guess it's going to be Cantina Port Stackers versus the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys. Oh, they're taking a timeout. So while they take a timeout, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after these messages. And we're back. We're back. Hopefully we can get my co-host at some point to come and share his views on this game at the moment. I know he is in full quarterback mode right now, trying to will his team to a win. This is the final half, so all the nation has to find out what they're going to do here and try to come out with a win on top of these Coca-Cola Knights. And the offense hustles on the field. They're trying to get some points up on the board before the clock runs out. There's 1 minute on the clock. Cat has 1 minute to make something happen over here. He's going to fall to a 2-1 record. So let's see what he can pull out of here. Let's see if he's going to start throwing the ball, or is he going to run? I think this is going to be the Oilers' first win if they win. Not the Oilers, my apologies. The Coca-Cola Knights their first win if they win this one, I think. I guess that's the end of the game. And that's the end of the game. The Coca-Cola Knights will come out on top of this win over the Bucko Oilers. So good quiet game, not too much fussing. get our coach, probably the winning quarterback, to say some words. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the winning quarterback, and well, I don't know these fellas, man. Tell off the bench nation your names and your position, please.
All right. Hyde Wilson, quarterback, Coca-Cola Knights. Red on the road.
J. Mac Mintz, wide receiver number 1, tight end, kick returner, DN. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Safety, corner, you name it. Swiss Army knife. Coca-Cola Knights.
Coca-Cola Knights. All right. So let's talk a little bit about y'all got to win this now over the Oilers. Let's talk a little bit about your win.
I mean, personally, in my opinion, I felt like we should have played a little bit better. I felt like due to some of the guys coming, not practice, we played at the level we played. That's why the score was 6-0. I feel like when the time comes on late in the season, we're going to pull together and then have the basis of our players just execute it to a higher level. and then I feel like we're gonna really shock the league, honestly.
Okay, so Hyatt, the winning quarterback. Let me fix your mic here, buddy. You look a little timid.
Yeah, voice time.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So let's talk about your play out there as a quarterback. How was you reading the field, and what were some of the key points in the game that you felt that you had to make adjustments to?
My play in the field could have been better. The game was pretty rocky at the start, or the first half. We just gotta execute better, run the ball a little more, make the defense play a little honest.
Is this a thing with quarterbacks and their beds? Because the last quarterback we had on here, he was talking and he's going through his bed. Let me know, because
man, you got a bed too. You do the same thing.
I'm just saying. So your team is the Coca-Cola Knights.
Coca-Cola Knights.
I think your mic is muted. Could you let the fans know who you are again, sir?
All right. G-Mark Mintz, wide receiver number 1. Play a little bit of defense, DN, tight end, receiver, kick return, a little bit of everything. Swiss Army knife, Coca-Cola Knights.
Let me tell you who he really is. That's our Debo.
That's your Debo.
That's our Debo.
That's your bully.
That's our bully.
All right. Hey, this guy is actually one of my favorite fans when he comes to the gym. He brings that energy. So I expect nothing less when he come out here on the field.
He's well known.
I think in week 1 I came out here and he made a tremendous catch.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, and then last week I think he caught a ball and then he dived and then he dove.
Yeah, that one kind of cost us the game right there.
I was kind of excited too about it, but rules is rules. But hey, I like your team. Your team is a pretty young team and it's pretty exciting. Let's talk a little bit about your team.
Oh wow, our team. It's a pretty interesting team. There's talent all across the board, top to bottom.
Man,
great coaches, but we just need to put it together. Once we put this machine together, oil it up right, ain't nobody seeing us, buddy.
You don't want to touch us.
Ain't nobody seeing us.
I mean, we got
discipline. We need discipline.
Too. Like we got depth. Like we got guys who can play both sides of the ball. We got a good O line. We got a good D line. We got a good receiver squad. We got like 3 running backs.
Yep.
That any one of them could start anywhere in this league.
And be interchangeable.
Yeah.
You could flip flop and do a lot of things. You know what I mean?
So this is your first year quarterbacking?
No sir.
What other teams that you quarterback with?
This same team, and a little stint back in the past with the runners. Shout out to Navi.
So this is your team, and how is your record so far? What is your record this is week 3. What is your record right now?
2-1 right now. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this was your second win.
Yeah. Second win of the season.
Who was your first team y'all beat?
Cantina Port.
Yeah, Cantina Port.
Oh, come on, man.
So,
hey, you gotta play you on the schedule.
Yeah, I play you on the schedule. That's correct.
I feel you.
We make the schedule.
I
feel you, man. Like I say, so let's talk a little bit about your sponsors. Let's talk about your sponsor.
I think we got the greatest sponsor in the league right now.
I feel like we got like one of the best ones.
The best sponsors.
We got like Tank, Coolers,
and not just
freshmen
in the league, including us all. That's how I feel about it. Shout out to Coca-Cola. Are you shouting out Coca-Cola because you're the big man there, or? Man, hey. I don't know. Shout out to Coca-Cola.
I definitely want to thank Coca-Cola for even sponsoring this league. I mean, they could do anything else. They could have tucked them funds away and
Shoot, they
could have told me no. They could have tell us no. But they was with us. This going on year 3. This is year 3. We started from the tournament, the previous 2 tournaments ago.
Yeah.
Your guys are doing some pretty good things. Like I say, I see y'all have a lot of young fellas out there. Y'all have Dejan out there. Y'all got Skipper out there.
And we got Kyrie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dub.
Y'all got the little young baseball phenom out there.
Yeah.
And sing. Yeah, y'all doing it. But me personally, I feel like your team the one thing that your team is missing is 1 or 2 veteran players to come and like.
I mean to cut you off, but I wouldn't say that, because we have the leadership, we have the veterans. You see what I'm saying? We have 1 or 2 young guys. They pretty raw. They just need to,
So like I say, like how you saying that they're pretty
1 or
raw?
2, 1 or 2. So you got some veterans, but 1 or 2 young fellas there that needs to, be built up.
So let me ask, where do you see the Coca-Cola Knights moving on into the future? What's the end goal?
Championships. nationals, tournaments.
You're gonna pull a LeBron and come to not one, not
No,
two.
we ain't doing that. But that's how
I mean,
know
we
it.
got to the pretty close to the championship. Like we got pretty close to the championship last year too.
Right.
Like we were right there. Like
One play
literally
away.
One play away. I think Hyde was injured.
Yeah,
I
he
ended up
was.
playing quarterback that game
Right.
for a couple of games there. And as much as I tried to step down from the quarterback mound, he just wasn't healthy, ready to go. So I ended up steering the ship. We got into the championship games against the Bahama Rock Boys. It was a shootout. It was a good game from
Great
start to
game.
finish.
Great
Come down
game.
to the finish. Game-winning drive. All I gotta do is just toss this ball right here, perfect, and we get a touchdown.
Game
All
over.
game they were playing single high safety, running cover 1 and cover 3, and they switch it up sometimes man, sometimes zone, and then all of a sudden they switch into a late cover 2 shell, and I go right there, and the ball sails on the post. Normally, if it was cover 1, this ball doesn't get intercepted. I step back, I threw this ball. I didn't even see the second safety. Lines right in the side, game
Oh
over.
my God.
So it was a tough one, and it was a situation too where normally I
had real
scramble.
estate. He had real estate.
Normally I scramble on
See
that,
that
but I
field
was
right
having
there?
such success passing the ball. Then they started to respect my arm, and the one time I should have ran for the first time I didn't. I just came up short.
Hey, it's a learning experience.
learning
I'm pretty
experience.
sure that you learned from that, and I know that hasn't happened since.
No.
No, it hasn't happened.
Well, he
since
hasn't-
at all. Well, we won the tournament,
Yeah,
the next tournament, but
Yeah.
winning the league championship
Yes.
to us would mean the most.
Yeah.
I think that because that kind of just ends.
That solidifies the Coca-Cola Nights.
we knocked those 2 top teams off.
Right.
And then we clean one.
Right.
And I feel like that would mean more. I think that would be a bigger statement in this league. So that's what I think should happen.
Yeah. So let me ask, where do you all see the league going in the future? Not just Coca-Cola.
You
Nights.
are actually sitting down with the right guy for the question, because he's doing what's it?
Program.
The
So
youth program.
yeah, doing
Flag football youth
a
program.
Shockwave program. Got
You see?
some investors ready to come down from Canada, ready to bring kids up to go to school, starting 2025. So with the youth program, some of the kids that are too older to play, they're gonna jump right into this
Right,
league.
right.
So they're getting all the basic fundamentals, playing in the mic camps, and then once they're done, then they come into this league, and that will increase players in this league and create new teams, as a matter of fact, too. Because there's a lot of the men that play in this league are a lot of hard-working 9-to-5 guys, a lot of prominent members in our community too, and they've been playing this game for years and has the knowledge to be a leader of men and create their own team. So we got more young guys coming into the league, and that's only going to help the league grow. So that's what my energy is.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, there was a bunch of kids on our sideline too.
Yeah.
So that's some of the kids that he coaches up, and they ready to go.
Okay, so let me ask, would Coca-Cola be interested in sponsoring a female team, or is that in the future?
We haven't spoken about that yet, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's something on the table that I'll have to.
But I know you're gonna get it done. Let me get you guys to read that right there for me.
Yeah. Man, BBC Fiber is here for all the following areas. Our copper network
will be discontinued. Heritage
It's just-
Subdivision,
Uh-huh.
Hudson Estate, Chesapeake. So you get your fiber now and sign up at our BTC Pioneers Way.
All right, there you go.
All right.
There we go. Thank you, guys.
All right, man. Pleasure being here for the first time.
Yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
great.
thank you. Make sure.
I'm already following you guys on YouTube, man. Like, if you
Really?
guys don't follow this Superior Talk podcast. These guys are off the chains, man. They know what they're talking about. They're giving you some of the hardest takes in Grand Bahama, guys. And this is a channel you want to tune into. So if you see that subscribe button, hit that, eh?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's my line. I appreciate your guys coming on.
Respect.
Hi, you did a hell of a job, man.
Thanks,
You
man.
were a
Respect.
little scared about you.
No, I wasn't scared.
I was scared.
Ball was
I-
slipping on my hand, but I don't get scared with this. This is what I do. I do this.
I can't bring you back on yet. Might do somebody fire me and keep you on. Thank you guys. I think we gotta get back to your team. So
All right,
see
man.
you soon.
Yes, sir.
man.
And good win, eh?
That's it. Thank you.
You're busy, brother.
Yeah, man.
Great show. Respect.
You guys up there?
Yeah. So we'll be back.
You guys.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, and we're back with Grand Bahama Flag Football. Right now we have the Rock Boys versus the Stackers. Okay, this game is brought to you by BTC. And BTC would like to let everyone know that they are going fiber, and fiber is here on Grand Bahama. They would like you to know that the following areas, the corporate network will be discontinued, and they will give you the best fiber service here on the island. The following areas that will be discontinued on April 8th, and that is the Hudson Estate, Chesapeake subdivisions, and the Heritage subdivision. Those areas, fiber will be ceased, and fiber will be alive and kicking. So if you want the fastest, most reliable network in the Bahamas, sign up tomorrow. Go to our Pioneers Way station office and sign up today for the biggest, baddest network you can ever find. That's right. Okay, so now we have the Skies, the Rock Boys, kicking off to the Stackers. They're returning. Wow, that's a hard hit. I think we have an injury on the field right now. That was a dangerous, very dangerous hit. Out there who want to come down to the GB complex, there's plenty space out there for everyone to come out. Don't worry about if you have kids. We have something down there for the kids. We have the bouncing castles to keep them entertained while you watch the game, and we have food, all type of food. Hot Diggity Dog is out here. We have a lot of drinks at the bar, adult beverages also. So for those who want to come down to the GB complex in Grand Bahama and come out and enjoy the game. Like I say, right now we have the Rock Boys versus the Stackers. The Stackers now have the ball, and there's a pass, and it's caught. It looks like it's a first down. Sorry, it is the Rock Boys that are on offense at this time. It may be a little confusing. Both of them basically have the same colors. But right now, who has the ball is the Rock Boys. Sky's the limit, Rock Boys. Today is a beautiful day. It's a bit windy, but other than that, the wind is doing a great job in keeping everybody cool out here. So if you want to come down, don't worry about the heat, because the heat has no dealings in what's going on here right now. I would like to thank all the persons out there watching right now, because hey, we can't do this without y'all. So just remember to like and subscribe, and remember that hey, Superior Talk is here to bring you all of our local sporting events. So if you want to see any sporting event on our page, you can go ahead and just give us a call, either at 352-8255 or 727-1486. That was a pass thrown by the Rock Boys. It's an incomplete pass. They were going for it all just now. We have some great athletes out here who just seems to do a great job in getting themselves open. There's also good coverage on defense. I got to give it to them. A lot of these teams are very defensive oriented, so there's gonna be sometimes a little bit too slow, but for some reason, when you get to that last 2 minutes, it gets very exciting out here, and I got to give it to the teams out there. The talent that they have is second to none. I don't want anyone to think that these persons can't be at any college, Division I, Division II, and even professional college that they have going on at this time. So I want y'all to know. There we go. The quarterback is making a scramble, and they're trying to get him, and finally they get him. I think it's a first down. Is it a first down? If it's not, it's very close. These guys are tremendous athletes out there, so they're doing a great job. So come on down to the GB Complex and come on and watch the game. We have another game after this. I think it's a ladies' game. So we want y'all to come on down and just join the festivities, what's going on out there. Like I say, don't worry about the children. We have a fun spot for them. So it's very family oriented out here. So just come on down, having a good time. So okay, now the Rock Boys has the ball and they're about to hike the ball. Okay, there's a penalty. Offsides. Offsides is being called on the Rock Boys. Yes, there's a penalty and there's a penalty against the Rock Boys. It's a 5-yard penalty. I think they're going to go with a timeout right now. Okay, and we'll be right back with a commercial break. And we'll be right back from our sponsors, BTC, the more reliable, better, faster network. And we're back. And they're ready for action. The Rock Boys have, like I said, just had a penalty. And they are 5 yards now. So they're down now is, I believe, a second. First and 15. And there it is. Pass to the right-hand side of the field. Looked like he's going. He broke one tackle. And there seems to be... Is there another? Yes, there's a holding penalty right now. I think it's against the Stackers. Yes, holding penalty against the Stackers. So right now, the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys are now about to advance the ball. Flag football has come a long way in the past few years. Grand Bahama has been leading the way and leading the charge. They are very good. They have won, I think, about 3 of the last 4 championships, and when they go off to national championships, or at least I should say 2, and they're doing a great job out here. It would be great to have some more fan support out here to show you all how well these athletes, these young men and women really are. So now we are at first down. I think it's first and goal, and there we go. He's at, I think that's another first down. So now we're gonna be first and that's second, I should say, second and goal for the Rock Boys. Second and goal for the Rock Boys. And they're threatening now to have a touchdown. So let's see what's going to go on right now. Second and goal. Second and goal. Okay, it seems to be a trick play, but it didn't fool anyone. Now it seems as if it's still now we're going on third and goal. Third and goal. The Rock Boys are threatening the score, and the defense looks good for the Stackers. They're doing a great job in holding them back. So now we're at third and goal. Let's see what play the Rock Boys are going to throw right now. And it's an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass for the Rock Boys. Starkers look like they had their men well covered. Great job there. So, will they go for the field goal or will they punt? Look like they're gonna go for it. Yes, look like they're gonna go for it. They're gonna try and make it exciting, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we need y'all to come out here. GB Complex. It's a wonderful game going on right now, so we want y'all to come out, see it live, see the greatness that's happening out here. This game is being played at an extreme level. I don't want anyone to think that it's any type of amateurish type. These guys have plays, these guys practice, these guys have a very good concept of the game, and I will compare it to those in the United States, anywhere all over the world. So you're gonna be well entertained if you come down. So the guys are gonna go for it. On 4th down, they're gonna go for it. The Rock Boys are gonna go for it. Here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen. Touchdown. Touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock Boys just scored a touchdown. It was a great little short little route pass, and they did a wonderful job in completing that. So now the Rock Boys are on the scoreboard. So right now the score is 6-0 in favor of the Rock Boys. Are they gonna go for it? It seems like they are. They're gonna go for the extra point. Okay, here we go. There we go, and the extra point is completed. Great job by the quarterback. It's a very windy day today. So the guys are playing. Once you're playing against the wind, you're gonna have a bit of a hassle. So therefore, it's gonna be a little tougher, but for these guys, it's no problem. So now we have the Starkers, the Container Port Starkers with the ball, and they're about to move to see if they can also begin to score. So here we go. They're out of their huddle, and it's 1st down and 10. So let's see how this plays out. Okay, seems to be some warning. Oh, it's a 2-minute warning. For the first half, it's the 2-minute warning. So we want y'all to come to a quick time out. And while we're doing that time out, let's take a quick commercial break again. Yes, and we're back. 2-minute warning has just gone, and the Container Port Starkers are about to move the ball. Let's see what happens. Okay, look like a quarterback rush, and that was for good about 2 or 3, maybe 2 yards just now. Once again, we'd like to thank BTC for sponsoring this game today. They'd like to put out a notice that DTC is going fiber. Fiber is here. As of April 8th, the following areas copper will be discontinued, and those areas will be fiber only. Fiber only. And these areas are the Chesapeake subdivision, Heritage subdivision, and the Hudson Estate subdivision. These areas now will have the fastest speed in the Bahamas. So if you want this, go ahead. If you're in those areas, try and go and sign up at our Pioneers Way office tomorrow between the hours of 9:30 and 4. So, okay, Starkers now, the quarterback is running. He's running. He's making a great way to go. I think he made a first down. Great play by the quarterback. Like I said, these are some excellent athletes that we have out here, and they basically do it all. We have some players out there that plays offense and defense. So therefore, there's nothing that these guys can't do. Okay, so now we have a first down by the Starkers, getting ready to run the play again. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, the quarterback is looking, and there is a sack. Like I said, the defense out here is tremendous. I want everyone to know that the defense out here, these guys come and play hard. They come and play hard on both sides of the field. So that's a sack by the Rock Boys, and Container Port Starkers now will have to take that sack. So there we go. So now we're going to be now at third down. I think they lost about 2 yards there. So 3rd and 12. Like I said, today is a beautiful day, so you can come out to the GB complex and watch the game. You don't have to worry about the heat. It's a nice, cool, beautiful day. Okay, so we're about to begin. Container Port Starkers have the ball, and let's see what play they're going to run. Oh, almost an interception. Almost had it. Like I said, the defense out here is crazy. These guys are very, very great athletes, and there's nothing that they can do. So on the defensive side, there's the intensity is so great, and they are for every play. They don't want to miss anything. But the offense is giving them a run for their money, and I want them to know that they're not giving up just so easy. So there seems to be a 50 seconds left on the clock, and the GB Starkers are now moving forward now to see how they're gonna try to tie up this game. The Rock Boys have struck first, and they are ready to go. There's a punt, and the Rock Boys almost caught that, ran out of bounds. So 45 seconds left on the clock, and it is the Rock Boys score. So let's see what they're gonna do before this time runs out. So right now, like I said before, the score is now 8-0 in favor of the Rock Boys. Sky's the limit, Rock Boys. So I want y'all to come on, watch the game. Just remember, if you like what you see, subscribe. We have many other sporting events that we do, and Sky's the limit again. Oh, just missed it. It's a bit overthrown. So we want y'all to tune in to our YouTube channel. For all of y'all who love football, basketball, softball, we carry it all here at Superior Talk. And we just want everyone and anyone to know how much we appreciate them. For those out there who are on the chat, let me know how y'all feel. If you think of anything that you want us to cover, just let us know. And we'll do our best to see that we get it there. Sky's the limit. They're looking to pass. Oh, drop pass. That was close. So, wow. I think now it's third and 10. Sky's the limit. These guys are gonna go for it all right now. They're not playing. So it's third down now at this time. The Rock Boys, they are in the lead. Let's see what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna go for it all. Try to open this lead as big as possible before they go to the half. Good catch. And he's still on his feet. And I think that's the half. Is it? What how much time is left? The Rock Boys are moving this ball in great fashion, and there seems to be no resistance from the cleanup board stackers. They're moving at their own will. So you won't be surprised if they get another touchdown before the half. They look very, very energized and ready to go. So let's see how this play goes. I mean, it looks great catch. That's another first down. So, like I said, the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys, they are very, very, very energetic right now, and they're moving the ball like there's no problem at all. The container port stackers have to do something in order to stop the bleeding. These guys want to run up the score as high and as fast as they can in order to keep this game as live as possible. No huddle, and they're ready to go. Here we go. Quick pass. Great catch. Yeah, the Sky's the limit. They look great out here. They're moving the ball at will, and there's nothing anyone, including the Stackers, can do about it. So now we're at first. I think it's now first and goal. Yep, I think that's it. First and goal. I think they're saying 5 seconds left on the clock. Is it? Check. Okay, I'm trying to find out now if I think that's halftime, and they're ready to go. And we're gonna turn our halftime show on to Mr. Mix.
Yeah. Good job, Mr. Producer. You hold it down. Right now we have one person here that embodies two persons. We have the coach of the Oilers, and Mr. Vincent Marshall, as well as the president of the GBFFL, the Grand Bahama Basketball Flag Football League. Welcome to the show, Mr. Vince. Vince is no stranger to the show. So Vince, let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about that your game earlier today against the Coca-Cola Knights. What could have been done to change the outcome of that?
Really about execution, and the only thing that I can say is that their team executed more than we did. You know, can't make excuses for it. You either do or you don't. Football is a game where the team that makes the least amount of mistakes usually wins. And so Coca-Cola played a less mistake-laden game, and they were the victors today.
So let's talk. I see that your quarterback had one or two interceptions today. Let's talk a little about that. How can he fix that going into the next game?
I would say that it's more of not a matter of him fixing anything, as compared as I would say a matter of synchronizing with the wide receivers. It takes time, you know. We have a fairly new core this season. We have a lot of young players, and so it's just a matter of getting in, putting that time in as a unit, and getting them on sync. And once that happens, then I can see us actually being one of the top teams in this league this season.
Okay. Because your record now is 2-1.
At the moment, we would now be 2-1.
But you're still leading the league because you all have.
We scored the most points so far for the season, so we would still be the number one team in the league.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the sponsors. The sponsors out here with sponsoring the teams, and how is the sponsor level. How would you say that it is out here?
We have 6 male teams. We have 3 female teams, and so that's 9 teams. We have 8 team sponsors. We still have 1 team that can use a sponsor. So if anybody's out there is interested in sponsoring the flag football team, definitely reach out to me. You can email me, Grand Bahama Flag Football League. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. Send a message. I'll be sure to answer, especially if it's about sponsorship.
Aren't we all? I definitely would pick up that call as well.
You know, but definitely, listen, I have to say, I definitely have to recognize BTC. They came on as our, and this is not as a coach right now, this is as the president of the league. BTC came on this season as our title sponsor, so we're definitely glad to have them on board. We have Fair Play Cigar Lounge, located in Waterkaya. They are definitely one of our league sponsors. The Paint Fair is a league sponsor. We also have the Grand Bahama Port Authority. They were able to
shout out to the port.
Yeah, man. You know, that was a definite surprise, but it was a welcome surprise for us. And we also have Capricorns on the beach. You know, Capricorns on the beach has been, I think this is their 3rd year as a sponsor of the Grand Bahama Flag Football League. And definitely at the end of the games on Sundays, we usually go there and we spend some time out on the beach. You know, we enjoy the atmosphere, we enjoy the cool sea breeze, we enjoy the food and the drinks.
Yes, like you said, BTC is a sponsor here of today's podcast. I'm streaming live games today.
Oh, awesome!
And in case you didn't know, Fiber is here, so we'd like to say thank you to BTC.
Faster, stronger, unstoppable.
Okay, then unstoppable.
Yes,
so
sir.
just a reminder for persons in the following areas. BTC is discontinuing their copper services, and they will. So we are asking you to sign up for fiber in the following areas. That would be Heritage, Hudson, as well as Chesapeake.
Fiber
So-
is here.
Yeah, so find your way to our office on Pioneers Way and get that fiber.
Yeah, man. Be like the Grandmama Flag Football League. Get the fast. What they say? They got like the fastest internet speed up to 300 gigabytes, megabytes per second.
I offered a challenge earlier. If anyone can fiber, when I think of fiber, I think of one word. Pshung! And if anybody can come out here and spell the word Pshung, Pshung, for me, then we definitely will give you a prize.
Let me take it. Pashung. Boy. Use it in the sentence.
Fiber is Pshung.
Fiber is Pashung.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me give you a better sentence. I signed up for BTC Fiber, and now my internet speed is Pshung.
I feel like I'm spelling me right now, man. Oh man,
Hey,
Pashung. Pashung.
Either way, any way you spell it might be right because I don't know how to spell Pshung either. But all I know is fiber is fast. BTC fiber is fast.
300 megabytes per second is
per
amazing
second.
fast.
But you know how fast it is per second?
Fast.
Anything faster than 300 megabytes per second is 400 megabytes per second. And give us a minute, BTC will definitely get there. So y'all just remember, sign up today at the Pioneers Way office.
Yeah, man, definitely. Big shout out to BTC. Like I said, they came through as our title sponsor this season. So we're more than elated to have them on board. And like he says, BTC this time is now faster, stronger, unstoppable.
BTC unstoppable.
Yeah.
BTC. Yeah. You almost got me breaking into a song. So where do you see the league going in the near future?
This season, I have noticed a lot of new faces. So that means definitely the league is getting younger, which is good for the sport because the younger players have more years. My time of playing is up. I
wouldn't shout.
Listen, my time is up, but it's definitely always good to see younger players coming in. We do need to do some work in getting more younger women involved in the league. I would like to say that we haven't done as good of a job as we should. I think we tend to sometimes take it for granted that the sport is growing rapidly around the world. But just because it's growing rapidly around the world doesn't necessarily mean that everybody is caught on here at home. And so we just need to do a little bit more in getting the word out, explaining not only the competitive aspect but also the health benefits of it, because it's a really active game. And I think once we do that, we really introduce it on a wider scale, then we should have more participation. The league itself is definitely active. We host our annual tournament. So we have teams come down from Nassau every year. Every year we also travel to Nassau. In January, we also have players that travel to Orlando to compete internationally, and that's a whole different environment in itself. But a lot of people don't realize that right now you have women are able to get Division I scholarships playing flag football.
Ladies, you all hear that? Come on now. Someone tells somebody, daughter. I'm looking over here in the back of me where
the RTB title.
Yeah, sponsored by Raising the Bar. Karen Barr, one of the players on the team, because she won. I had her on the show earlier today, and she wants the female league to grow a little more. So we asking. I wait for a day that we can see a league where we have 9 female teams.
Yeah, man. I think it's and it's not far fetched. It can happen. It definitely can happen. The thing is, we just need to become more active. Like when I speak to players, I try to impress upon them that this isn't my league. Yeah, I have the pleasure of serving as the president right now. But my intention isn't to be the president of the league forever. There's only so far that I can take it based on my goals for the league.
And your vision, yes, I agree.
There's someone out here right now today that has an entirely, totally different vision. And I welcome them to start now working with the league and advance it. I
totally agree, and I feel you on that, because the vision of my predecessor isn't my vision, and the vision of my successor isn't my vision.
Yeah.
So that's the way that things start to develop and grow. We get to see better ideas coming from younger persons, and I think if you out there, if you Mr. Marshall is one of those persons. If you have an idea where the league can be better, he is a very approachable person. If you see somewhere, he can say, hey, maybe we need to paint the field. This is just an example. If we could paint the field black with white marks, and we could get this paint to do this so at a cheaper price, we all reach out to Mr. Vince, and he would be gladly to do that.
Yeah, the only thing is I would say, listen, if we can paint the field black, let's do it. But I want you to come and help me paint the field.
There you go. We always need help. I don't know. Everybody feels like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, but nobody wants to come out and help. We need help. Everybody thinks that the job of the president is to do everything.
Exactly. But hey, my vision is different from your vision. But I have no problem welcoming your vision and actually sitting down and seeing how that can help us grow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my part in helping it to grow is to work along side by side with you. So when I ask you to come out and let's paint this field black together, let's paint this field black together.
So what is it that someone do the Flag Association? Do you all have like fundraisers and stuff like that?
Yeah, we do. You know, we hold. I think we hold 3 fundraisers a year as a league, and that's just to help us with operational costs. Being able to travel to Nassau this year is actually going to be the Bahamas National Flag Football Championship. It's going to be held in Nassau, and that's going to cost us somewhere around $18,000 to $20,000 to take our championship teams and our officials over to Nassau for that game, and that's just travel. That's just airline tickets.
Oh my God!
You know, so because you're looking at it, our rosters hold 30 persons. We got 26 players and 4 coaches. So as a champion in the league, we cover that cost of travel.
Yeah. So sponsors, corporate sponsors out there, hey, this is your chance now to buy into a league that is growing and developing, and the president is a willing body who's open-minded and ready for you to come on board. Yeah. This is your chance now.
You know, and like I say, I mean, if you're going to sponsor the league, don't just say, hey, I'm going to give you some money and leave it at that. Say, okay, I'm going to give you this money, but hey, I want to be able to sit down with you guys. Oh my God, that was
a great catch by Avalon Kelly. That was a great catch. He tossed that went up in there. He spun around, caught it, and took off again.
Yeah, right.
You caught that on camera, Mr. Medusa? Oh my God. I need that clipping of that.
Yeah, man, but definitely though, like, and this is what it's about. It's about being able to come out here on a Sunday, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, enjoy the competition. Mm-hmm. There's a competition. We have athletes out here. We don't just have people out here playing flag football. We have athletes participating in a competition. You know, we got the bouncing castle out here. We have food. We got treats. We got cotton candy, snacks. We have massages by Lotus.
Hey, listen to me. I was just over there just now. I just had one of the shrimp dogs from Hot Diggity Dog just now. Oh my God.
You know, so I mean, we have everything for you to come out here, enjoy a day of flag football, and not have to leave. Mm-hmm. You know, we have shaded benches. We have music intermittently. We have the Red Cross out here as our first responders in the event that anything happens on the field. So the only thing that's really missing right now, if you're listening to this podcast,
is you. Hey, listen to me. You can come out here. Like I said, you can come out here and get a hot dog from Hot Diggity Dog. Go and sit on the bench, enjoy the game. If you sit too long and your body get numb, you could go walk over there by Lotus Healing and get a massage.
You know, you got the hamburgers over there.
They got hot dogs and hamburgers out here.
Yeah, the bouncing castles for
Bring
the
your
kids.
Bring your kids. You know? You can let them little rugrats run free. Let them bounce all day, and it's only $8 to bounce for the whole day. You can't beat that.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Listen. If it's we have so much feel out here that if you want to, you could bring your kids and we'll give them a football and put them in one corner by themselves.
And
let them run up and down all day. And parents, you know, when them kids run up and down all day, when they reach home, one bat.
That's all you need. So I was trying to get this guy's attention earlier. I see the sheep. The sheep is out here, and he's coming. And I want to get a quick interview with him as well. So.
Let me see if I can get him to come over here to you. But hey, it's been a pleasure. It's always awesome to sit down with Superior Talk. And on behalf of the Grand Bahama Flag Football League, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out, gracing us with your presence today.
Thank you for allowing us to be out here to film your league, because I mean this is something that this is our main our vision right here, is to bring sports to persons abroad that probably cannot get out on the field or at the gym or at the track, at the volleyball, at the baseball diamond, anywhere sports is off the bench, and by way of Superior Talk wants to be there.
Awesome stuff, man. You know, but I am going to continue taking some photographs for this afternoon's games. Let me see if I can get Lawrence Woods to come over here. And you guys have a great day, man.
Thank you, Mr. President. You have a great day.
Yeah.
By your way of taking pictures, don't forget to take pictures of Superior Talk off the bench on you as you fade out. All right. So that was Mr. Marshall of the Grand Bahama Flag Football League. He's out here today. His team took a loss today, but he's still out here doing his part as the president, making sure that everybody gets their fair share of pictures to go up on the page. We're getting ready for a female game. I see one team is warming up in the back. The score right now is 14-0 in favor of Sky's the Limit Boys. Rock Boys. Sponsored by one of the players on the team, Mr. Todd Martin of the 8 Mile Rock. Coached by Mr. Ross of 8 Mile Rock. And that's a big catch that's another touchdown by the Rock Boys. Walking into the building now is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, none other than the sheep. Don't call me no goat. It's the sheep.
What's happening?
Hey, Fitty, welcome to the show. Mobile Go Titans quarterback, no, none other than. Matter of fact, let me let you introduce yourself. Welcome to the show, Fitty. This is Off the Bench. Let the crowd know who you are and what do you do.
Well, my name is Lawrence Woods, quarterback for the Mobile Go Titans. I don't want to get into too much accolades, but
hey, this is what we do. All the rest of the quarterbacks can come on here and talk that stuff. This is your time.
You're looking at the 11-time champ.
Let's go.
8-time MVP.
Let's go.
So much things of grooming guys, and a lot of guys got a ring because of me. So, but I love the game.
You love the game. Okay, yeah. Okay. So you said you 11-time.
Yeah, I played in 15 championship games.
15. That's
through my career. Yeah.
That's a pretty good track record.
Think so?
That's a pretty good track record.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the Hall of Fame.
Hey, I think at this point that you're already in the Hall of Fame.
First ballot.
Hey, you up there, and you're such a humble man. You don't even want the goat title. You want the sheep title to let them know that hey, sheep been here a little while.
Oh yeah. From flag stand, from the bottom. My story was from the bottom, the bottom all the way up to the top. So it's been a hell of a career, you know. But I love the game. I don't know if I could ever. I won't stop one day, but it could be hard.
But they say in order to be the man, you have to beat the man. And I think that you're the man to beat. They say.
Well, you know, there's a lot of good quarterbacks and a lot of good teams out there. Like my boy Drex, he got 2 nationals over me, and that's something I still chasing. But definitely, once I behind the line of scrimmage, we have a chance. And that's what I like about it. You know what I mean? We got a young team, 8 or 7 new young guys, and I tell them, just the process. Don't mistake movement and progress. They're 2 different things.
So let's talk a little bit about your game today. Earlier, you had a win over the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys. No?
Tree Links.
Oh, the Tree Links. Oh, sorry. Yes, my apologies. The Tree Links Bad Boys. How was that game? What did you have to do in that game to will your team forward?
Well, we came into the game 0-2. I told my young guys, I said, listen, it's a long season. Don't be discouraged by the 0-2. Let's just continue to learn the game and understand it, and don't take it for granted. Today was just some of our young guys played, exceptional ball today. Some guys that we called on because my leading receiver was out. That's Chris Malakas. He was out today, and I called on some young guys. I said, listen, this is your turn to put your name in the banner. This is your turn to make your name on this field and get your, So he stepped up with my guys, my young guys. They made me feel young. So they stepped up and they played really, really well today. And we was able to come up with a W after a hard-fought game.
All right. So where do you see the league going in the near future?
Well, if you look at it, Borco has a young team. Tree Links has a young team. Coca-Cola has a young team. Mobogo Titan has a young team. So you got to incorporate some youth to start so the league do not wither out. You have to put some youth in the league. And then shout out to Shockwave for starting his youth program. So once we build those 200 or 100 children up, then they could be able to replace us in the next couple of years.
So, but you say that you want to step away at some point. When you step away, are you going to still be influential in the game and still give back to this league?
Oh, most definitely. If I step down from playing, then I most definitely am going to coach, I'm going to mentor, I'm going to train, whatever they need me to do. I'm definitely going to be there because I told like I tell a lot of the quarterbacks like Drex and LJ, when you leave, you want to say you taught someone something before you left. Like the quarterback is the hardest position to do. I don't care what no one says. The quarterback is a hard position. Everybody runs from that. So I'm trying to find some guys to groom and show them. You understand the understanding of a quarterback, what you need to do, what you need to be. So that's what I really want to do. I want to train some guys to be quarterbacks before I leave this league.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you that quarterback is the hardest job, one of the hardest jobs on the field because being the quarterback, you have to feed so many egos. Everybody wants the ball, but you only can throw the ball to one person. And when you throw the ball to one person, that person doesn't catch the ball. The other person, the next thing up is, I was open. How do you deal with egos like that?
And guess what, Max? I'm glad you brought it up. Let me tell you what my saying is with that. I said, in order for you to be a big dog, you gotta let your homeboy take the big shot. You gotta take the assist sometimes. So you want to be a big dog? Let the next dude shine. Okay. Now, everyone knows in this league that Chris is my go-to receiver. That's my 4th and 4. That's my bailout guy. I know that I trust him, and he trusts me. But if you see on my right side, I got mismatch with a younger dude that and if I work on him and he catching them balls, I go and back to him and back to him and back to him until they make an adjustment on defense. And everybody in the huddle knows that. Listen, let's feed the hot rock.
I'm one of those believers of until this well is dry, we can keep getting water from here.
Amen.
So if you on the court, if you on the basketball court and the man is hot and that man is hit with 7, 8 trees, give the man the rock
every time now. Until he miss.
And then when the defense makes the adjustment, then
he might have to miss 2 straight for me to stop passing him.
Oh my God!
And one got to be a big air ball.
What's coming up for Fitty? What's on the horizon?
I'm really pushing this thing with Shocker, with this youths. That's what we really, me and Shocker talked about it. So we really want to get that off the ground and get flag in the schools. I basically have two things I really want to achieve before I leave the league. That's I want to win the San Jose Nassau, and I want to win nationals.
Okay, so that's your goal.
That's my
Okay, that's your goal for before you humbly bow out.
Right.
All right, that's good. What are your? I about to put you on the spot right now. If you could, I unbiasedly, if you could, give me your power rankings of right now of the 6-man team.
He put me on the spot.
Unbiasedly now.
Power ranking, I would go with.
Thus far, the league thus far.
Honestly, this is my honest answer. Do not listen. Those are there in Radio Land. Do not punish me for my power ranking. I definitely would go with I would give Coca-Cola the edge at number 1 because they got the skill set to be the number 1 team. With the loss today, I still give it to Barco at number 2. I give it to Barco at number 2. Then we'll go with 3 Links, Sky and the Middle Rock Boys, and then Mobile Go Titan, and then Container Port. That's honestly. Now, with that being said, let's not underestimate none of those teams that are not number 1, because you saw today our 2 team beat a team that was undefeated. So don't kill me for what I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that's just the power ranking thus far. This is just week 3 into the league. So that was his opinion. Don't kill. You can't kill a man for his opinion.
Please don't.
If you have another power ranking, you can. If you are watching on live, you can come out here and give us your power ranking and tell us where he at. That's unbiasedly.
That's unbiased. I didn't even put where my team was.
Your team is number 5.
Okay.
So that comes from a big place. If you can put your team as number 5, and hey,
oh yeah, my young boys getting there. We getting there.
Me, I don't know how I would have do that. I would have definitely put Barco as number 1 if I was. But I think you did all right. Let's talk a little about the female league. We have three lady teams in the league. Where would you like to see the lady? I was talking to the president earlier, and we were talking about sponsors or whatever the case may be. I told him I would like to see a 9-team women league at some point. But we gotta get to the point where we gotta get these younger girls interested in playing flag. Don't just tell them about flag. Flag is just coming right out here and catching the ball. What would you say to younger girls who might want to play to grab their attention and say, hey, their interest and want them to come and play?
Well, first of all, we gotta get back to making flag fun. I think we a lot of fun went on the flag, and that's the number 1 thing. We gotta be able to say we want to pitch something to someone. We gotta show them there's still fun in flag. It's just for rec. Even though we get as athletes, we get about a little heated and we want to row and we want to. That's just the inner athlete in us.
Yes.
But we gotta get back to showing them it's fun. Like softball, it's still fun. The crowd and it's all about. We need to get, because we're losing girls. We're actually losing a lot of girls. We're losing girls because this one don't like that one. There's a lot of emotions to it. There's a lot of
that's sports.
I ain't playing with her because she used to talk to my friend. So it's a lot of.
oh Lord.
Yeah, it's a lot of, and then they stereotype it too. You know what I mean? They stereotype it like only certain kind of girls just play flag, and they stereotype it.
Hey, I disagree with persons trying to stereotype sports. Yeah. Sports is for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. Sports is for everybody. What's your preference?
I know a girl who plays, who cook every Sunday, get the kids ready, is a lady, and plays flag. She get her nails cut short and ready with them, put her gloves on, and she's a lady. Heels and Cinderella. And she plays flag.
So what can we do to say, what if I give you 2 minutes right now, this is your pitch to try and get some more fans out in the stands. Let me hear your pitch.
To try to get some more fans in the stands. What I would pitch to someone is that Grand Bahama is looking for something to put our eyes on, to lock in, to get kids from being in front of these video games and
preach. You already bought me.
You see, be in front of this video game so much. We need to get kids back outside.
Yes,
we got to get them back outside, and why not have them in an environment where they can learn to be a leader, friendship, bonds, and just come out and build on something inside of them that no video game can teach, YouTube can teach, Roblox can teach, Fortnite can teach. Let's get back outside, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get these children back outside. Some of the kids don't even know how to shoot marble no more.
Hey, come on now.
Because they inside. We just, and as parents, what we doing is just, we ain't really want to bother them. We had a hard day to work. We don't want to bother with them. So yeah, go on your tablet, go on your game, man. But no, them things raising our kids. Them things raising. That's why America, them children can go in school and shoot up school. Because these things they seeing. But if they could get back outside, back on them basketball court. Okay, watch this. These children still put up crate court to go play basketball. These children ain't putting up any crate to go back outside.
No,
they ain't putting no more crate up. You can't find a Neely lamp pole nowhere.
No, that's over and done with.
Do you know why? Because of tablets, laptops, phone, and these things have these children inside. We need to get back outside with these kids. We need to. That's how we need to get back outside, parents.
I agree. I 110% agree with you. We gotta. As parents, we gotta get these kids back outside for real. We gotta get these tablets out of their hands. So I applaud that. So Fiddy, I'd like to thank you for coming aboard on the show and speaking your truth.
Thank you very
shout
much.
Shout out to the sheep. I wish I could have got my co-host on the show today. I wish I could have got my co-host, but my co-host is gonna take his ones and go and lift them. All right, so he's gonna step in here right quick. You right here, my boy.
Yeah, I bug on get a chance to interview my boy. I've been calling him Lawrence, aka 50, aka Sheep. One of the greatest quarterbacks, if not arguably the greatest quarterback in the Bahamas in this flag football thing. So we've been doing this for the last, what year this is? This year 14 or 15 in the flag football league.
Yeah, we've been pretty long.
So me and Sheep and Drex, they've been battling for if not all, but most of the championships. Now we debate style of play and all those other things, but Sheep know how this go. The respect there for him. I appreciate everything he done in this flag football field. And we paying it forward too. See a lot of young players on this team now. So we at the stage now, I guess Sheep be teaching the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Mix. Let me say something. Watch this. And Cat can tell you about this. If Cat ever to practice, right, and I walk on, I see him do something from a quarterback standpoint as a Cat, I'll walk him as a Cat. If you want to drop back and hit him, then you just keep your body this way, set your feet, and you only. I teach just like it doesn't matter who I play, and I tell cornerback that if you line your body a certain way, after the game I talk about this. I said the reason why I taught you, your body was lined up wrong. So I know you could not catch up if someone break left, and I tell them this, so I teach. I can't keep all this to me. I gotta share it. I love the game.
Man, there's such a great game, and it's expanded so far. So much different ways to go. We want to pay this forward and make sure it's available for our kids and our kids afterwards too. So
exactly.
Yeah. So that's the plan. We're having fun enjoying this now, but man, everybody need to get on board. We got NFL fly coming up. So this might be an Olympic sport. That's what they petitioning for. Right. So we hope. Yeah, I know we get a chance 50 to go there.
Right now we can get it.
Yeah, I know, but we might have just missed that window. But we still could have opportunities in order to get there.
I can be coaching somewhere in the back. Buddy.
Yes, sir.
For years, 50 been trying to get me to come on his side. I think I got 50 got to come on my side one time.
Keep 50 come with us.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna put you on the spot again, 50. 1 year. Give me 1 year, 50. All the nation, 50.
I'm under contract right now. I'm under contract. Not liable.
No problem. I totally understand. Shout out to my boy, my big bonded friend, Big Chris. So thank you, Fiddy. Thanks for coming on to the show. We'll get back to the game.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, y'all take care.
I didn't want. I ain't come to play no. I come to play.
Fair play on that. Fair play on that. Fair play elite. Sorry, it's fair play elite. Fair play elite, not Elnet.
So coming up next is Fair Play Elites going up against Titan Tight. But if you give me a minute, I get it right. If you turn around, let me look at your shirt. There you go. Fair Play Elite going up against our Raising the Bar Tritons. Come on, man. At least let me put Karen name out there. Oh my God. This is the team that is sponsored by one of the actual players on the team, Karen Bar. Oh my God. They ordered that, yeah.
Shout out to Loaded Sealand, the best hands in Freeport. Y'all come get your massage, 808-7379. All right.
Oh, you're gonna have to pay for that.
Money in the bag, taking them.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all heard that just now. The energy has entered the room. Tritons. This team is coached by Big Don. So it's Titans and Tritons. Let's see if we can get the coach over here before he starts. Don, come quick, hurry up. Let me give you 2 minutes to talk about your team before your game starts. Tell us the name of your quarterback and some of your key players. Who we should look out for today?
All right, I have a rookie quarterback today. Her name is Rudy Balboska. Backup is Adi Davis. One of my star players, Ashley Karen Rule. And Fallen. She named Barefoot. Yeah, they'll be my star players for the game today. Look out for them.
So what are y'all gonna do today? Besides come up with the W, what's the plan?
Well, we're going to execute every play, and what we don't do in practice, we'll come out here and do today. As in, whatever we missed last week, we'll come out here and do this week.
Okay. And you're going up against the Fair Play Elites?
Yes.
Or Elnet Elites?
No, Fair Play Elites.
Okay, Fair Play
Elites, yeah.
Okay.
Everton is a good team. They always are rivals. I guess it's the second best team after us. National champs, etc.
Well, I've been heard this national champs get thrown around a lot today.
Right.
If anybody asks, what's this team's motto is, y'all better say national champs.
Right.
So y'all pretty much have a target on y'all back.
Right. We'll be trying to make a 2-peak run, so we can travel to Nassau, and hopefully we come out a W again.
All right.
But game time.
All
Let's
right,
watch
Coach,
the show.
thank you.
All right.
Coach Dawn, that was Coach Dawn saying movie, execution. I think this is a good time before we get started. While the referees are checking cleats, I think this is a good time to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back after this message. All right. We're getting ready to start. And there's the kickoff. Let's see what these girls can come up with on their first try at the touchdown. First hit of the game. Karen Barr is on the line as a blocker. They come up with the first play of the game as a run by Fallon. Another run play to Fallon again, and she's gaining some yards on that play. I have to move back a little bit. Yeah, that's sun spanking. Oh yeah, the breeze is blowing, the sun is shining. We are in the land of the living. Can't get no better than this, but the way they can get fiber is here, BTC. We just like to let our customers know. BTC would like to let their customers know that the copper services will be discontinued and that fiber is here, and it's in the areas of Chesapeake, Heritage, and Hudson. So we would like for you to sign up, come down to the office and sign up for fiber. Again, that's the areas of Heritage, Hudson, and Chesapeake. Get down to the office on Pioneers Way and sign up today for fiber. So you're looking for the link? Fiddy! Fiddy! And that seems to be another run play by the Trident ladies. You want it? You want to see the Miss Status?
They got a reverse pocket. You have the live one. You have the sleeve one, that's not it.
I mean, you can pull it back. Yeah, you can pull it back and you see it. Okay. Make sure to like and subscribe, eh? Share the link. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that from your phone. Want me to send that to you? And we're back. If you just do it, this game is between the Fair Play Elites and the Raising the Bar Tridents. It's good to see that fans are sticking around just to watch the female games as well. There's still a few fans in the benches. The players still out here supporting these lady teams, making sure that they get the same. Oh, and there's a drop ball. So giving these ladies teams the same support that they give that the ladies give to them. And I like that for a lot of these teams out here. The key word here is support. Okay, so now turnover on downs by the Tridents. The Elite going to take a shot at now and see what they're going to come up with. And it's a running game. She doesn't gain much yards on that as her flag is pulled by Karen Barr. It's a nice day out here. Oh, big catch. And the flag is pulled.
Yeah, you clown on me, man.
And we're back.
Yes, sir. So, Carter, what is your take of the game so far today?
So far, other than the second game, these games have been very competitive. The first game that we aired was the Oilers.
Oilers was just the Coca-Cola Knights.
And that was very exciting. That was down to the last few minutes. Unfortunately, the Oilers came out of that as the losers. But it was very competitive. Coca-Cola made a good show, and they came to play. They came to win. And sometimes when you don't come to play, it really shows.
Yeah, if you don't come to play, then you definitely come to lose.
Yep, definitely. The second game was a bit lopsided. The Sky Limit Rock Boys really showed how dominant they can be, and they really came and took advantage of the Stackers.
And I think they are the oldest team in the league.
The Rock Boys?
Yes, they are, and they putting up they're still putting up some good numbers. And I think one of their players, one of their receivers is injured, and Wally, and I think the other guy, Baby D, he was not out today.
Yeah, so they were very dominant. That wasn't their complete team, and not just offensively. They shut them out. They didn't allow them to score a point. So therefore, they were there offensively and defensively. So I had to give it to them. So this game here that we're watching now, the ladies' games are always competitive. One thing with them, they don't think any team is better than any other team. So therefore, they're going at them toe to toe. Ready for anything at any time. Oh, great catch. Was that a catch?
No, it was not.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, so right now we have the Raise the Bar Tritons versus the Fair Play Elites. And we are 0-0 at this time. So, Mix, what you think of the game so far?
Well, I think it's a pretty good game. But the Tritons, and they are the national champs, so I guess they are sitting on top of the totem pole right now. So they feel like they're the better team. So they have a lot to prove out here today. The other team, Elites, they have a quite. I know what the quarterback, I think she is playing, or a receiver. I think that's what's her name? I can't remember her name right now, but she is a pretty good Leah. That's her name, Leah. She is a pretty good athlete. She plays basketball as well. She's out here every week, and she is doing her part. So I don't think that the Tritons is going to just run over this team. They're going to get a pretty good fight today.
Okay, I think they're about to kick off right now, and there's your kick.
And it rolls straight over bounds.
Yes, it does. Okay, so the Fair Play Elites will take over somewhere between the 40, let's say the 30-yard line. And let's see what they come out to do. I'd like to let everyone know that this game is sponsored by BTC, letting you know that fiber is here. BTC would like to announce to their public, especially those in the Chesapeake, Hudson Estate, and Heritage subdivisions, they will be discontinuing their copper services tomorrow. So if you want to get the more reliable, the speedier, the faster, make what you do, the pew, network, you can go ahead and go to their Pioneers Way office tomorrow, and you can sign up for fiber. What a run just now! That would be
Leah. Is that Leah? That's the girl I was talking about.
Oh, that's the girl you were talking about from Fair Play?
Yeah.
Wow, she did an excellent run just now. Almost a touchdown. She almost made it. I think now they're at the goal line. Yeah. So I think we're now at 1st and goal. So Fair Play is showing some signs of being the first ones to score. Let's see where they go from here. So Mexi said that Triton was they're the defending ladies champion.
Yeah, they won a national title. They're on top of the totem pole.
Oh, great. So this will be a great win for the Fair Play Elite to say that they knock off the champions. I mean, they feel this would be a big feather in their cap.
Yeah, like you said earlier, the female games are so much more competitive because I think the females play a little harder because they got to prove so much more to each other as females. Like I'm the better, I'm the alpha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to say die. So I love their competitive spirit. It's never a die spirit. They're gonna fight you to the end. Okay, so now we're gonna go down on first and goal. Let's see what they do. And
she dropped it. No, that was a catch, and the ball advances. All right, second and inches.
Wow.
Second and goal, I guess. So this could be a touchdown here. That catch was made by Coco.
Okay.
We got a timeout by the Tritons. Coach Don.
Guess he didn't like something that he saw. Wants to take a better look at it.
He got to get his defensive line in order. They got to get a stop because the Fair Play Elites are moving the chains down the field.
Yeah, quite quickly. They didn't waste any time. It's like they came out and said we're gonna get a touchdown right now, and they said it and they meant it. Okay, and we're back from the timeout now. The Elite is back. So we had second and goal. Second and goal right now. Let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, and it's a quarterback sneak.
She did not get in. She did not get in.
Quarterback sneak. No, apparently she didn't. There's no sign of touchdown.
Let's see what the field says.
Did they say touchdown? The coach is going on the field.
No, they did not get in. They tried the quarterback sneak. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I never saw a quarterback sneak that close to the goal line on flag football. That was interesting. I'm still not clear if they got the touchdown or not. I'm waiting to see if they put up the third and goal marker, but he's not putting up anything as yet, and I didn't see the signal from the referee. Okay, as we wait for them to begin, I think they're in the huddle with the referees are in a huddle right now trying to decide what's going on, and they're trying to make sure that they get the correct call. So they're coming back now, and what is the call? Touchdown! Touchdown is the call. So the the Elite has scored. They have drawn first blood, Mix.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think they're going for the extra point.
That's a big girl out there. Blocking, just throw it up.
No. Incomplete. Okay, so the defense is leaving the field, and for the Tritons, and the offense is taking the field as we speak. So now we have the score of the Tritons 0, Elite 6. At first and 10 for the Tritons.
This is a pass and play.
Oh, incomplete.
Oh, she dropped it?
Yep. It's a good throw though. So now we're at 2nd and 10 for the Tritons. Oh, what a collision, what a collision. Oh. And right now we're at 3rd and 10 for the Raise the Bar Tritons. And the quarterback steps back, she gives a pass, and it's caught. And it's a first down. Okay, so we're back, and it's 1st and 10 for the Tritons. Moving the ball very quickly here. And the quarterback has stepped back to throw. She's scrambling. She gives a pass, and it's incomplete. The defense is playing as best as they can for the Fair Play Elite. And they're doing a great job at this time. They haven't allowed the Tritons to score, so therefore the game is being very, very, very competitive at this time. So I think we're going to do for halftime at this time. Let's take a quick commercial break. This is the Grand Bahama Flag Football League, and we're brought to you today by BTC. the more faster, reliable network. And we're back at halftime at the Grand Bahama Complex, where we have the GB Flag Football League. Earlier today, we had our games that were played and that will air on the Superior Talk YouTube channel. We had the Barco Oilers, and they were unsuccessful against the Coca-Cola Knights. That game was played and it was 6-0. Then we had the Container Port Stackers versus the Sky's the Limit Rock Boys, and that was a blowout, 22-0. And now we're at halftime with the Race the Bar Tridents versus the Fair Play Elite. The Elite leads the game at this time, 6-0. 6-0. For all who want to assist in helping the Superior Talk YouTube channel bring these local events to the world, you can give us a call either at 352-8255 or 727-1486. You can also email us or email us at superiortalkbahamas@gmail.com, and you can also send a message on our YouTube page, Superior Talk Bahamas. If you want to right now, say that you're interested in sponsoring a show that we have at this time. A lot of shows that we have right now is Let's Talk. Let's Talk is a show that deals with relationships, friendships, and all life day-to-day matters. It's hosted by Cheryl Pinder and Mr. Jason Lord. It broadcasts on Tuesday at 6 p.m. on the Superior Talk Bahamas YouTube channel. We also have the sports show hosted by Alexander Cat Williams and Mr. Mix. They air every Wednesday at 6 p.m. and it's a very entertaining show. It deals with all our sporting events. They get sports athletes come in, they interview them, they give you a real down-home feel on what's going on. They talk about international sports. They give a brief analysis of each game that comes on, whether it's baseball, basketball, or football. Hey, sometimes we even go into wrestling and hockey if possible. So, if you want to, you can watch them on the YouTube, Superior Talk YouTube channel, 6 p.m. at 6 p.m. on every Wednesday. So join us then. We also have some shows that we would like for you all to go and look at the channel and take a look at. We have Cooking with Karen. Chef Karen will show you how to make local delicacies that we have in the Bahamas, meals that you could prepare yourself. She makes it very simple and plain on how to use them, how to cook it, how to make it, I should say. And there's no problem with her. She's doing that. We also have the Spotlight. Spotlight airs Monday at 8 p.m. where we have local entertainers, and they can be from poets, rappers, singers, the whole gambit. Persons of multiple talents come on the show and they show their expertise. I want you to look at the Spotlight. One of our shows we have is with Jar Dragon. Trust me, you will entertain. He will entertain you thoroughly. For those who like poetry, he is spitting some great bars. So I want y'all to go out, watch the channel, watch the show. You'll be greatly entertained. So for those who like sports, it's Off the Bench, Wednesday at 6 p.m. For daily relationships and friendships and all in between, Let's Talk, Tuesday, 6 p.m. We also have our show that deals with politics, news, and any current events, and that's called What's Going On. That is our local event hosted by myself, DeCarlo Sweeting, and George Missick. We get everyone together and we talk about it all, whether it's good or bad. We just want y'all to watch it and we report it. So anything's going on in local news, politics, entertainment, we are here to talk about that. So what's going on every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on your Superior Talk YouTube channel. So here we are back on air with the Grand Bahama Flag football. We were at halftime. Now we're going to go into the second half of this game where we have the elite team from Fair Play. They are here now leading against the Raise the Bar Tritons. The score now is 6-0 and they're about to kick off. So let's get ready for kickoff right now. So Fair Play Elite will kick off. No, sorry, the Triton, the Raise the Bar Tritons will kick off to the Fair Play Elites. Very exciting game that we have today. I mean, we have offense and defense very strong in both of these teams. Nobody wants to give an inch, but Elite has a slight advantage. Wow, great kick, and they're off, and she's going, got her. Okay, so it seems as if the Fair Play Elites will take over about the 30-yard line with their offense. So their offense has been kicking hard today because they're the only ones to score. So therefore, we expect them to come out to be very, very enthusiastic about their score. And I'm thinking that the Tritons would be more enthused about stepping up their defense. I am sure they don't want the Elites to score anymore. So I'm looking for a strong output from them defensively. They're about to hike the ball, and let's see what play they're going to run. And it's a run and play. All right, so it's probably about, looks like it's for a loss, probably a loss for about a yard or two. So that's where they are. So now it's 2nd and 11 for the Fair Play Elite. Okay, so they're in huddle now. So like I said, Fair Play is coming out to probably expand on their lead, and they're all lined up. And there still hasn't been any score. The Tritons have now retained the ball, and they're about to hike it at the 35-yard line. Quick pass by the Tritons for a pickup of about 7 to 8 yards. Look like there's a quick timeout. Called by the Tritons. Okay, so we're back in action. Tritons have the ball. Let's see what they're gonna do. The referees have to make a decision. They call a timeout. They're discussing it at this time, so we'll wait to see what decision they've come to. So they're all huddled up. We're going to resume play. And there's a pass, a long pass. Overthrown. But she was open. Great pass, great pass. The fair play Heat will take over on offense. And it's a run play. Oh, they have stopped for a loss. The defense is now excited on the Tritons. The Tritons are very excited now defensively. So let's see what happens here, how greatly they can make this stop. The Elite now, I think they lost about 2 yards on that play. Yeah, so it's about 3 yards they lost on that play. So right now it's 2nd and 13. The Elite have the ball. 2nd and 13. Let's see what they're going to do. And it's a trick play. Probably for a gain of about a yard or 2. That looks about it. Tritons did a good job on that. It was a trick play, but it didn't fool them, so they are now still back at 3rd down. Hold on with a penalty call. So it seems as if they're going back. Okay, penalty was against the Elite, so they lost about 10 yards on that play. So I guess we're definitely going to see a throw-in play right now. Oh, great catch by number 45. Okay, so it seems that since this is 4th down now, he's just gonna opt to kick off the ball. Great return by the Tritons. The ball will be marked to near the 30-yard line. And let's see what they're going to do. The Tritons are now scoreless through the game. Elite has a 6-0 lead. So therefore, they're trying to hold on. So the score is 6-0. The referee just reported is 3 minutes and 19 seconds left. The Tritons now have to do what they have to do now to try to get some points on the scoreboard. Let's see what happens. And it's a run play. Great run by the Tritons. The clock is running. They just reported it's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left at this time. Okay, the Tritons are in a huddle. 2 minutes and 40 seconds and counting. I think they're going to have to take a timeout or take a break at the 2-minute mark. But the Tritons have to do what they have to do to get the score quickly. Okay, so it's running time right now, so we're just coming to the 2-minute mark. The 2-minute mark at this time, so therefore there's a brief timeout. Teams can go get something, the members can get something to drink, talk about what they're going to do offensive and defensively. So therefore we're going to take a quick commercial break and we're going to see what happens when we come back. And we're back. Sorry about that. We had some technical difficulties, but the Tritons have moved the goal line now. I guess there's now a dispute with the downs. There's no marker up to state what the down is. Okay, they just put up, it's now third down, third and goal. Been under some very windy conditions today. So here the Tritons go. There's another timeout called. I guess they want to get this play completely right. This will be to tie the game. So they're going to take out all measures right now to make sure that they get the score. So right now the score is now Elite 6, Tritons 0. It's third and goal, Tritons ball. Tritons call the timeout. So we're waiting for the Tritons to come out of their timeout. This would be a good time for them to do probably a trick play that they practice. Hopefully that the players involved will be ready for this. The defense look like they are just sitting and waiting, hoping that they can meet up to the mark of actually stopping this team from tying the game. So this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be very exciting at this time. Score the game, score or win. As you can see, I see the coach now is speaking with the referees, saying whether he has some disputes, which a coach will always have disputes with how the game is being run, especially when you're down 6. Okay, so the Tritons are now huddle up with their coach. And right now we're waiting for them to come with the timeout. Referee just signaled timeout has expired, so therefore it's time to play ball. Third and goal. Let's see what this play brings for the Tritons. Third and goal. Interception. Interception. Yes, the referee just signaled that it is an interception. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the game. Just to verify, yep, it seems as if, I don't know how much time is left on the clock. Okay, so the Fair Play Elite offense has taken the field, and they're about to begin their offense. It was a good try by the Triton, so a bit overthrown, but still a good try. The wind has really picked up out here. It's really now blowing very, very, very hard. So now the Elite, they're going to take a knee, and I think that's going to be it. That's it for the game. The Elite have won 6-0. Okay. I would like to thank everybody who watched today's game. Thank you for supporting the Grand Bahama Flag Football League and Superior Talk Bahamas. If you want to, you can watch the game over again. Our games will always be on our YouTube channel. So thank you for we want for you to subscribe, like, and if you want to help sponsor the show, give us a call at 352-8255 or 727-1486. I want to thank you all, and we wish all of you all a good evening. Thank you to BTC for sponsoring this event. Fiber is here. Good day.